Shit, welcome back to Rooster Crow on TV, guys. It's been a minute, but we back. Alright, guys, I got a story for y'all today, man. I'm out here today, man. I'm at work right now, but I'm out here on the trail, just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Looking at the woods and shit. But look, so this one's coming out of Louisiana. You know what I mean? Yours truly, Louisiana. New Orleans, Louisiana. I'm pretty sure by now most of you heard about the pastor. Well, not the pastor, but the priest that was arrested for having a threesome, man. This is crazy, man. Like, that's why, like, in this generation, man, like the churches, like no matter what like church you go to, like most of the churches nowadays are just like considered as jokes, especially like amongst the youth. You know what I'm saying? So the story goes, man, like a priest got arrested for having a threesome. This was meant to happen, bro. So somebody who was actually walking on the sidewalk noticed like lights on the altar, and it just seems kind of odd. So I guess the person went closer to the window and peeped through there to get like a clear view of what was going on, and they saw the priest engaging in sexual activities with these two females who were, like, you know, dressed. According to the article, they were dressed up like high heels, corsets, you know, like, if you don't know what that is, like, you know, tight clothing, you know, they're dressed to play, they're playing a role, they're dressed up, and get this, they have candles lit up around the altar. They have the altar actually, like, designed for this activity. They have candles, they have lights, and then they have a cell phone on the tripod recording their sexual activities. All this is going down on the church altar. Places that this is the same place that people go to receive like communion and things like that in the Catholic Church. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. So come to find out that these two people, one of them, Mandy Dixon, she's actually like an actress, an adult film actress, and the other one was a 23-year-old Melissa Chang, more than likely paid actress also. The three were arrested, but they were only arrested because somebody saw them having sex. Their sexual activity was actually in plain sight, you know, of the public. That's the only reason they were arrested. Guys, I wouldn't want to like talk about this for a little bit, man, because like a lot of people, man, like the church is a big deal, and the church should be a big deal, but the church nowadays has become a joke. You know what I mean? Like, no matter how it goes, like in most of these communities, like African American communities, like you see like the youth, like they're pulling back from the churches, and you know that's why you see like a lot of crazy shit happening now. If you have a whole priest out here, you know, committing adultery and having a threesome on the altar, like, come on, man, like you actually have it set up to where, you know what I mean, you got candles and everything, like you're about to have a prayer, but then you have like a camera on a tripod, and bro, the church nowadays is a joke. That's why whenever somebody offers me prayers, you know what I mean, hey, I accept your prayers, you know what I'm saying, but at the end of the day, I don't know what kind of prayers you're praying. You might tell me it's positive, but I don't know your heart. You understand? So I accept your prayers, but I also counter pray back. I also tell God to protect me from whatever negativity, you know, negativities that you might be trying to cast on me, you know, because people are evil. I mean, look at this. This guy is a priest. He's a priest. I mean, he hasn't been at the church for that long. According to the article, he's only been there for like since 2019, but he's a whole priest, and yet he's having a threesome on the altar. You know what I'm saying? By any means, I'm not saying like stop going to church or whatever it is now, because we can't stop going to church. At the end of the day, each and everybody got to have a personal relationship with God. I can't say you can't stop going to church. You do as you will, but each and everybody got to have a personal relationship with God. Whatever that's, you read the Bible on your own time. You get your own understanding of it. You know what I'm saying? But just because of a man is in like a certain position doesn't make him, you know, any better than you or any holier than you. You know, some people look at the pastors and priests like they're God, and they're not. You know, so stories like this are common, man. And I mean, they're always out there. You know, go to church and, you know what I mean, interact with the congregation, but never worship the man. You know what I mean? listen, study the word and learn the word for yourself. It's cool to go up there, to go to the church and, you know what I mean, listen to somebody preach and stuff like that, and then interact with the congregation. Like, that actually does a lot for your soul. It's good. You know what I'm saying? But never, ever worship that man that's just up there on the podium talking, because at the end of the day, he's just a man. You know what I mean? He sins just like everybody else. He doesn't know any better. You know what I'm saying? Not taking anything away from this, man. This is a pretty nasty story, you know what I mean, on the priest's part, you know what I'm saying? But let's talk about it in the comment section, man. What do you guys think? Do you guys feel like the church nowadays has become a joke, especially like based on the pastors? I mean, look what's going on, man. We got COVID. Before COVID, we had pastors out here, videos of pastors that claim to be waking up the dead and all this stuff, but yet COVID came and still here, destroying, and they can't even get rid of that. Moral of the story, man, just because he's a pastor, he's up there preaching from the Bible and everything, doesn't make him, you know, anything more than you. You know what I'm saying? He's just a man. Some people have a calling, and usually those who have a calling, you know when you see them. But not everybody have that calling. The church is the biggest money-making hustle. It has been for a while. I grew up on Pine Hills. Right now, you probably got like 30 churches on Pine Hills Road by itself. Hustle. Once again, read the word for yourself. If you're into it, everybody should have a personal relationship with God. Let's talk about it in the comment section. What y'all think about this whole thing?